So ChatGPT recently released their new model, which is o3-Mini, that is available for everyone, including free users. And in this video, we'll actually preview this model, what has changed, what improved, and overall we'll test it out on the real examples. So right off the bat at the beginning, let's see what OpenAI has to say. We are releasing OpenAI o3-Mini, the newest, most cost-efficient model in our reasoning series, available in both ChatGPT and the API today. This powerful and fast model advances the boundaries of what small models can achieve, delivering exceptional STEAM capabilities. And it means it's capable to solve very kind of hard problems, it's great in critical thinking and so on. Furthermore, we've got some interesting information here. Also, developers can choose between three reasoning effort options: low, medium, and high, to optimize for their specific use cases. This flexibility allows o3-Mini to think harder when tackling complex challenges. So this is the feature for the developers that are using API. However, what is very nice, everyone can access the newest model right now. So ChatGPT Plus team and Pro users can access OpenAI o3-Mini starting today. Nevertheless, we've got some limitations, so remember, if you have the subscription, you have wider possibilities when it comes to using this model. Moving on, what is very interesting, not only we have o3-Mini model, however another model which is o3-Mini High. And Pro users will have unlimited access to both o3-Mini and o3-Mini High. And this model, so o3-Mini High, is barely I can say better than o3-Mini, however it takes more time to generate responses. Also you need to remember that these models don't have the major model which will be o3 in the future. So it is the preview of what o3 will be able to do. And now we can go over here to some statistics. So first things first, we've got a competition math. Here we have O1 preview, O1, so we can see that o3-Mini is a little bit better than the O1. That has been for a long time the best model out there on the internet. However, as we know, DeepSeek released their model and it's the great competitor of the ChatGPT and it's very, very cool. So we can notice o3-Mini actually scored the 87.3 points in the competition math. Meanwhile, O1 just only had 83.3. So this is a great indicator. Moving on, we have PhD level science questions. So right there we don't see the big improvement. Nevertheless, again, you need to remember this is the preview of the o3 model that will be released in the future. So probably it will be much, much better. Moving on, we have the statistics about coding tests. And here it's becoming really interesting because O1 preview actually had above 1000 score, O1 1800, and o3-Mini 2100. So it's actually the difference of 200 points. So for now we can guess if there is actually the difference between O1 and o3-Mini. Sometimes it's very small, however here 200 points, it's significant. How strong will be o3? Because for example there, just look, o1-Mini actually scored 1650. So between these two models, so o1-Mini and o3-Mini, there is the difference which is actually 500, which is very big gap between these two models. So generally, based on the statistics so far, I think o3 model will be much, much better than all of these models together. It will be a great competitor of DeepSeek because we can see new models are being released every month, 2 months, or even 3 months, however they are very revolutionary. Now let's actually test out new model on some problem and see how it works. So it's really tricky because a number is doubled, then increased by 10 and finally divided by 4 to give 5. What is the number? So we'll actually measure the speed, the reasoning process, and so on. So let's go over run it and see how it works. So you can see it's very fast, however I'm interested in the reasoning process. So let me unknown number be x, according to the problem. The number is doubled to x, it is then increased by 10, it's great. Finally the result is divided by 4 to give 5, so everything is reasonable. Multiply both sides by 4 to eliminate the denominator, it's cool. And we've got actually the number which is 5, and this is true. Now let's give the same problem to O1 model and let's see how it will behave. So I can run it, and for now, we can notice, yeah, it kind of solved the problem. However, the reasoning process is actually, I can say, less structured because the number is doubled. Yeah, we can see. I really enjoyed kind of the response from o3-Mini. It provided better structure, better reasoning process. However, right now let's provide other example. You spend exactly $100 on apples costing $6 each and oranges costing $9. You buy exactly 15 fruits in total. How many apples and oranges did you buy? So we can run it and see how it will manage to solve it. However, there is no kind of solution for that because we can't buy 15 fruits with these prices. So let's see. I'm trying another way. I'm working through an apple and oranges problem by adjusting my approach and re-evaluating the constraints. Yeah, taking a closer look. This is very nice. So let's see. Step 1, step 2. Final answer. There is no combination of whole numbers of apples and oranges. That means the conditions of buying exactly 15 fruits for exactly $100. So again, this kind of worked very great. We've got very nice reasoning process. Actually, it's repeating some actions. So for example, trying another way, awaiting cost estimates. So actually it dug deep into the subject and I really like it. It's really kind of solid, and now let's see how O1 will manage to do this. So the result is the same, however we need to pay attention to the thinking process, how long it took. So here we have 30 seconds and with the o3-Mini we had only 5 seconds. So definitely also I really enjoyed more actually the process and the way it responded to me. So we've got some kind of differences between these two models. Now let's provide another example and test out the coding skills of this model. So create for me a simple snake game. Let's see if that will work, because kind of with all of the models I had the problems. So I had, for example, adjust the prompt, actually run the prompt twice and so on. So now let's see if it will work for the first time. I'm very interested. Let's go over, copy that. So also here I can see it doesn't work. I can't move my snake. So now let's quickly adjust it. So now after a second try, yeah, it works. So the game works. Maybe I didn't provide enough details for the chat. However, I wanted to test out if it will create for me kind of the snake game at the first trial. Maybe sometimes it would. For this case, it didn't work at the first time. Yeah, so it is how it works. So that we have it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely it's very worth to check o3-Mini model. It's actually kind of faster than the O1 and it comes with better actually capabilities to solve complex problems. So definitely go over to the ChatGPT, test it out, and I will see you next time.